Welcome everybody to the 3480 podcast.
That's how you're starting it?
Yes, that's how we're starting
Okay,
this.
that's
We're doing
good.
the old
That's
intro, guys. Season 2 is here. This is the first episode of Season 2.
First
video.
episode.
We have video.
It is. Gotta make sure to have that peace tea face in the camera.
Guys,
you
we
might
have
want to.
PC. We have PC
There it is.
here.
Yes, sir.
So, look, hold on a sec. Before we do anything, you never had peace tea.
I've never had peace tea
You've
ever.
You've never had peace tea.
Mm-mm.
Drink it. Just, it's time.
Drink it. This is about to be so awkward.
It's time.
Cause I'm not sure how to open cans. You see. Dude, you opened that so easily.
I've drank
I
these
don't be
before.
having nails. Wait. I'm gonna get it. Oh, dude.
Here we go.
You gotta always smell something
Here
before
we
you
go.
drink it.
This is
Let me see what I'm about
this
to
is
be
the
expecting.
peach flavor, my favorite of all time.
You know, this isn't even bad for you.
I love
Like,
it.
As far as the drink's concerned, it's way healthier than, like, anything else.
How is it?
Wait. I'm not sure. It's good. It's good for sure, but where would I rank it? Probably just underneath water. Because water's my
Just
favorite.
underneath
Just
water.
underneath water.
So-
that's
so-
really good.
So this surpasses any soda, any other
I can't
tea.
drink soda, so...
Oh, I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I shouldn't be drinking soda, but whenever I go to Taco Bell, like I get Baja Blast. That it's
the
just
Baja
like
Blast,
it's like
Sprite,
who goes to Taco
literally
Bell?
everything.
Who goes to Taco Bell and orders water? No one.
Me.
What?
Water with ice. Come on now.
Okay, but overall, since we got it that way, guys, I really want to thank you for listening so
Yes.
far. It's season 2.
This is season 2.
This is season 2.
So,
Season 1's out. It's no longer a thing.
I don't want to expose you or anything, but I remember you put on Instagram the December 1st. Is that still something? Or
No,
that's not a thing anymore?
no, that's not a thing anymore.
Alright,
No,
alright.
no, I decided to push it front because we've had so many technical difficulties
Yeah.
with my mic online. We tried to record this yesterday, the Wednesday, and my mic was just, it was horrible. It was just not doing good. Things were connecting in and out. We had so many issues.
He was in a garage.
You were on the floor.
I was on a floor with no wood, no any plywood, and then you were in a garage.
So were you like on like insulation?
No, we ripped the carpet and carpet pad up. It was floor
So
plywood.
okay, so with your floors,
particle
you
wood.
are taking all the carpet out and
Yeah.
replacing it with hardwood?
Yep.
No, why is that? Just want a new design?
Well, we have a dog.
Oh.
And the dog has accidents, and
Yep.
ripping up that carpet might have been the most disgusting thing. It was only like a couple spots
Yeah.
that were bad, but I mean, overall though,
It's just not good.
not fun.
Just not good at all.
I mean, there was some parts. This might be too much, but like it was wet. You could feel it. You could feel it, and it was like, dude, if I don't wash my hands every 5 seconds, it
just
was
not
awful.
just not good. You have to have that hand sanitizer just on you at all times.
Yeah, I
All
brought the hand
times.
sanitizer, hand soap. I brought everything in. I had a friend working. He was disgusted. It was bad. It
I
was
hear
so
you.
bad.
I hear you. But since we again, this is 3480 podcast. I want to bring up something. So Chris advertises completely different from how I do. You have the memes.
Yeah,
And
I try to spice it up a little bit.
my favorite one that you've done so far has to be everyone. So what are you guys talking about the podcast? 3480. Yes.
Yes,
that's all we
facts.
talk about.
We talk about anything, everything, and before the podcast, or we decided to move the podcast to today.
Mhm.
We were talking about football, and it was a good conversation. So it's a
Yeah.
shame that it just completely erased from memory, but it's okay because we're
It's-
here right now
It's okay.
and in person.
We are in person. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. So, let's just go to the topic of football. Panthers play tonight.
They play tonight versus.
They play tonight. Falcons.
Falcons.
Yeah, we play in
And
Charlotte.
you guys better win, or that's gonna look
I
really bad.
really hope we do. Who did the Falcons beat?
Who the Falcons beat?
They're 1-6.
I feel like didn't they win their first week and then just start losing? I could be so wrong on that. Don't
I
hold me
don't
to
think
it.
so. I think. Let's look this up.
Yeah.
But I would be so mad if we lost it at home
Dude, I think
against one of the worst teams in the league right now.
Teddy B might go off.
I hope so. I really
think
hope
he
so.
will. He's been playing really well recently.
Overall,
As far as what the Panthers need, I wouldn't say he's playing like a Hall of Famer by any means, or even top 5. But I'd say for what the Panthers needed, he fits the role really nicely.
our offense is solid.
Very solid.
But
our
our
defense is okay.
It's fine. We are starting to get good cornerbacks.
Oh yeah.
Like our secondary is solid right now, but we definitely, since we lost Luke Kuechly, Thomas Davis,
Your whole defensive line. I don't know all of them.
our
but
defensive line is we just lost K1 Short for the third or second season, something with an injury, so he's out. He can't come back. So our defensive line is not good, and our linebackers are with Shaq Thompson being the captain now.
That's crazy. I mean, he deserves it. He's a great linebacker.
He does deserve it.
He's an
He was
amazing
phenomenal
linebacker.
out of
Yeah.
Washington.
I mean, he's phenomenal in the league, right?
I know, but
Oh, you mean like
but his
college,
rookie
yeah.
season was iconic.
Yeah, I agree.
It was there. Let's just see. Now, the Falcons have been a pretty solid team ever since the Super Bowl they choked.
Solid.
I mean, they've been up there a little bit.
I'd say they just haven't.
They have had a decline. They have had a decline.
They've had an easy division until now.
Yeah.
I'd say. Except for the Saints. The Saints have always been a problem, but the Panthers are so 50-50 besides every year. I mean,
Yeah.
even in the year when they won they lost the Super Bowl, but they made it 15-1. They looked inconsistent. They would have games where they would start out 40-0, then somehow not 40-0, but that's just exaggeration. And then the game at the end would be like 28-35. And it's like, how do you do that?
One game. No, even in the divisional game against the Seahawks, we were up 34. We were up 34-0 in the first half, and then we barely won. I think it was like 34-27.
Yeah, I don't know how people thought that team was gonna win.
But one of the biggest scares we had was against the Giants that year.
The Giants.
It was against the Giants, and that's when the Giants were kind of decent.
Well, Odell and Eli, I would say.
Remember that
And
game where
Mahomes.
Odell Beckham and Josh Norman had like the big fights.
And Odell should have got like suspended.
I don't know why.
He got suspended for like
One game. He should have been
That should've
suspended
been
for
a
the
while.
whole season.
Yeah, well-
that was just annoying. I mean, I think it was like week 15,
Yeah, it
something
was
like that. Where are the games at? Where? Wait, no, that's the league schedule. I don't want the league schedule.
Z-League
I want the
schedule.
team's schedule. NFC South schedule.
That division's crazy right now.
I mean, Tom Brady and the Bucks just came in and just destroyed everything.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I'm
like,
not surprised. People the first game were like, "Oh, Tom Brady's not it anymore." I'm like, "Well,
the Vikings. They
lost to the Vikings."
No, Atlanta
They
Falcons.
won to the
Atlanta
Vikings.
Falcons beat the Vikings.
Well, that just goes to show how bad the
40
Vikings
to 23.
are. 40 to 20.
40 to 23.
Well, okay, the Vikings have an excuse though. They have a rookie secondary besides like Anthony Harrison, Harrison Smith.
I have no idea about any players on the Vikings.
Well, I'm a Packers fan. They're in the division, so I have to know. And
Yeah.
they're just like a free win. And I feel bad if saying that because if we lose to them this week, because that's who we're playing, I'll look stupid. But we smoked them in week 1. So.
This is going out 2 days before the game.
Well, we should win. We won week
should
1,
win.
like 45 to. I don't even remember. It was a
Have you
high
guys
score
played them
though.
this year yet?
Yeah, week 1. It
Week
was
1, okay.
45 to something.
You guys are home or away?
Dude, I want to say we were away, which is
Away.
even worse for them. But I don't know.
I think. So you guys are going to be playing Lambeau Field this week?
We should be. Yeah.
Should be.
That would make sense. If we're not, then I'm wrong about the first week.
The
But
Panthers schedule is it's a little right now. So we're about to play the Falcons, which we should win, but they're about to play the Chiefs right after. I think at Kansas City too.
who the
Panthers.
Oh. Yeah, you guys are losing that. I have no hope.
I'm not expecting to
Yeah,
win.
no, that's GG. I mean, the Buccaneers are going to win that division. I don't think there's anything.
Mm-hmm.
But luckily, everybody's in the same division as the Cowboys and Redskins and
Mm-hmm.
Eagles. So,
The football team, not
yeah.
Redskins.
Oh,
Gotta be
my
correct
bad.
nowadays.
Football team. So, thankfully, I think at least 2 people from 2 of the same divisions can make it. Like,
possibly.
I'm 90% sure because that division is all 1-5 right now. Like, they're all going to be 8-8, 7-9, 6-10 teams.
I think the last time I saw, like, I follow some, like, football fan pages on Instagram, and one of them showed, like, the full record of the whole NFC East, and, like, the record at the time was, like, 3-12-1.
I'm not even surprised.
The team that is going to win that division will have
It's
under
gonna
500 record.
Yeah. Well, the Eagles are starting to bring it back, so hopefully they can go 8-8. I would hate to see another 7-9 team go in the playoffs because I've seen a couple.
I'm mad that the Rams won against the Bears Monday night.
I'm not.
Like, okay, so
That's
the way
amazing to see the Bears.
I wish Nick Foles will actually have a consistent year. Actually.
So, like, Cam Newton back in, like, 20.
Yeah, like, back from 2011 when he got drafted up until the Super Bowl loss. He was so consistent.
Whoa.
The team, he was consistent, but the team wasn't.
Consistent at throwing picks every now. Like, he would either had a 3 interception game or, like, a 4 touchdown game with 2 rushing touchdowns.
You have to admit, his rushing game was very on point.
Well, yeah, because no one can bring someone like that down. But
him, Michael Vick, RG3, if he stays healthy.
RG3 and Cam are so different, though. Because one is like an agile, kind of Mike Vick sort of runner.
I'm just talking about 3 quarterbacks that rushed. They were known as rushing quarterbacks.
So who'd you say, RG3?
Back in his prime.
Yeah, prime like, RG3 for 2 years. Yeah, I agree. Then Cam Newton for like 5-6 years, I want to say.
Michael Vick was there.
Oh, Michael Vick's out of that. There's a gap in between those two and then Mike Vick. And then Lamar Jackson now. I know that's just random, but I mean, he looks amazing. I don't think there's anybody that's going to be like him for a while. I'm going to say that, and 2 years from now, there's going to be another one. But football. That's about it. What other football things are there to talk about?
Raiders.
What about them?
What do you think about their outstanding season so far? Completely destroying, or not destroying, but they beat the Chiefs.
Yeah,
I think
they did beat the Chiefs
at Kansas City.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure too. Yeah. I think we should have low-key expected it, if that makes sense. Because Gruden's not gonna...
I don't think so.
Gruden's a great coach.
He is, but I think the Chiefs should have won that game.
Oh, I'm saying the record. I'm not saying that game. That game is upset.
They definitely deserve the record they have.
They've been amazing. They've played outstanding.
I think they can make it to the AFC Championship.
Yeah. I don't think that's out of reach. I think that's pretty fair. It all depends how Derrick Henry runs in the second half of the season.
Yeah.
Because normally he kicks it up and gets like, what was it last year? You literally had like 900 yards from week 8 to 16. And I was like, dude, stop it. But no one can stop him.
Well, there's a huge debate about who's the best running back in the league.
Oh, it's Derrick Henry. True running back.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Handoff every time.
I'll give you that, yeah. The CMC is definitely a hybrid. He's definitely an all-around player. But running back-wise, it's CMC, Saquon Barkley, and then Derrick Henry.
In that order.
Oh, no. I'm just saying those are like the 3
Alvin Kamara.
that are kind of... maybe his first couple of years he was up there.
He's carrying the Saints right now.
He is.
Single-handedly.
He is, but he's definitely not getting as much looks as he was back in his rookie year and his second year. He's definitely not getting that much looks. I remember seeing him so much his rookie year, breaking records, destroying everyone.
He's not breaking records because it's hard to break records outside of your rookie year. But I mean,
Cam did. Cam broke 7 records in his rookie year.
Inside his rookie year?
In his rookie year, he broke 7 records. I can't name them. I can look them up right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Rookie year, it's really easy. Or it's not easy by any means, but if you're an insanely good rookie, you're going to break a couple records. I know Saquon broke the something record. CMC obviously broke a record. I think Alvin did. Probably for reception, something crazy.
I think
Alvin's in the top 5 easily.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
I just don't know who to place in first. Because if we're talking hybrid, I don't know who to place in terms of Saquon and CMC. Because I think CMC does more for his team.
I don't think Saquon is considered a hybrid.
What?
I don't think
he gets like 9 receptions a game, healthy.
healthy.
Look, if you look at his rookie stats, eventually you'll see he is definitely a hybrid. He's one of the best receiving backs in the league.
Hand off.
You haven't seen? I mean, screen passes count.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't.
So
count those.
You got to count them because his
I count like
passes,
wheel routes, actual out there.
And I think oh yeah, no, he's had a couple contested catches that were just nuts, but I think Saquon also has the worst case scenario as far as offensive line. And that's not even, I don't think that's debatable because the Titans have a really good one. The Panthers used to have a really good, and now it's just okay. And it's good to have an okay offensive line.
I mean, we lost our star center, Ryan Khalil.
Mm-hmm.
We lost him. Like, this offseason wasn't good.
But even outside of him, you have a solid to where it's going to hold up. I know Teddy B hasn't taken too many sacks. Not like Carson or Joe Burrow. If you ever seen it, have you seen a Bengals game?
I have seen, but I'm definitely with you on the Carson standpoint. Or also what's his name? He plays for the football team. He was a starter.
Ooh, we had a lot. Kyle Allen, Dwayne Haskins.
That's him.
All right.
Dude, I think, well, how many times did he get sacked? The game before he got benched.
His problem was he also held the ball so much.
I know. I think he got sacked 6 times the game right before he got benched. And then Kyle Allen was supposed to play. He got injured during practice, I think.
And the GOAT started playing. Alex Smith. That's the
GOAT. Oh
my
gosh, dude! I haven't heard of him ever since the injury. 2 years ago, was it?
Did you see the picture post injury? Oh, dude, it's disgusting. I mean, you can see. Yeah, you don't want to see.
All I know is a lot of people were comparing it to the Teddy B injury.
Worse, way worse.
Was it?
Yeah, way worse.
What was it? His ankle, foot, or knee?
I mean, it was like his shin, dude. Oh, and that just sucks.
Well, it's just like a big compound fracture that just.
And then it got infected, and
it got infected.
Mm-hmm. That's what made it so bad.
Oh my gosh! All I remember was stories of like his wife and children, just like crying when he started. Did he start the whole game?
I think he started the whole game, but he only threw like 14 passes. They definitely didn't endanger him, and then he got sacked, which was scary because Aaron Donald jumped on his back.
Oh, they're playing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And I mean, he took it. He actually like carried Aaron Donald for like 2 seconds, but it's Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
And I was impressed that I just don't know why Alex Smith even played. I feel like if they had a third string, slap him in. Or maybe give Alex Smith
he was the third string. We had Dwayne Haskins,
right.
Kyle Allen,
He was probably the only quarterback on the roster.
The only reason why he was the third string because of his injury.
Yeah.
That was it. Kyle Allen got injured in practice.
They called Alex Smith like a great value Aaron Rodgers, and I agree 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, he was that type of guy. He'd move out if he needed to, and he knew how to run really well. He was phenomenal. And then threw darts.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
Didn't he play in Kansas?
Kansas, but he was probably his most, or I guess his peak was the Niners. Mm-hmm. He played for the Niners, and he had a solid season.
The only Niners quarterbacks I know was Steve Young and Jimmy Garoppolo.
That's disrespectful. You forgot like the most legendary Joe Montana.
Oh,
yeah, there you go. Wow, you just forgot about Joe Montana.
I feel like an idiot.
No, that's okay. Not like he was.
I'm not big on history. I'm not. I'm not big on football, but I can have a decent conversation with it. It's like I know headline streams, but if you talk to me about history,
at least you know Steve Young.
I know Steve Young. I knew Joe Montana.
Yeah.
I know Dan Marino.
The GOAT. Not really.
Oh my gosh. I know Brett Favre, Packers.
I hate Brett Favre.
Why?
Because he threw so many interceptions. He was like the interception machine. Hi.
We're back.
We're back.
So, I have yet to ask the question. Chris, how are you?
You didn't ask that?
I didn't ask that.
I mean, I'm good. I drove in some pretty poop conditions. But
oh my gosh, this man took 14 minutes for a 6-minute drive.
No, I had to eat. Well, I left at 11:30, I'll be honest.
From the second, you got here at like 11:45.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, but you live 6 minutes away.
Well,
half
the drive is this neighborhood.
What?
Yeah.
No.
This neighborhood is so long, dude.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's only 3 minutes.
I promise you, it only took like 3 minutes to get here.
Yeah, I didn't.
It was really quick.
No. From the second you texted me, I'm alright. I'm on my way.
I left like after I left. Like,
Did you leave like 4 minutes after you sent that text?
Or like
Dude,
5 minutes.
Okay, so whenever you send me that text, I'm thinking, all right, you're in the car, just pulling out.
Nah.
That's whenever I send my text.
I had to put my shoes on, and that takes. I had to put my shoes. No, I already had my socks on. I had to put my shoes on. Then I had to go to the bathroom. That's what it was.
Oh.
Real quick.
Oh.
That's like, I'm being so serious right now. Even though I'm smiling. That was the biggest thing.
Dude. And when I saw, like, so it was so weird. It's like my door was open. Like I was looking outside, and then I see your car pull up. I was expecting your mom's red car. I wasn't expecting that little small one. What?
The red car. I mean, that car is nice.
Oh, it is nice, but I wasn't expecting it. I didn't know you had your own car.
You didn't see it that one time you pulled up?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I didn't like. Oh wow, they have this car in there.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna just stare at it.
I've had it for like a minute.
Is that like your car? Your car?
It's under me and hers name, but we're gonna get that figured out.
Do you like? Did you buy it or did your mom buy it?
Come on now, obviously I didn't buy it.
You didn't buy
I
it?
wish I had that money, but I don't.
You know my car out there?
You bought it.
I bought that.
How much?
$2,400.
All right, that's cool. That's cool. 20 like.
Okay, in full disclosure.
Yeah.
That was pretty much my whole savings account.
Well.
And then I built from the ground back up.
My mom's, she's one of those, like, she's not strict, but she wants me to be really safe with life. And I was like, Mother, I will buy a car that's like $1,000 to, like, really cheap. I don't care. I don't need to have an expensive car. Well, she's like, no, because you need to have the backup camera. You need to be safe. You need to have this and that.
My dad hates backup cameras. He has one in his truck, but he never uses it. He thinks it's so unreliable.
I use mine sometimes, but I use it when I first started driving.
Mm-hmm.
I used it once and I clocked a mailbox. So after that, I was kind of like...
Nope. No, mirrors are the way to go. Like, no, like, the side mirrors are way more useful than, like, your actual rear view. That's what I use. My car, one thing I like about my car is that it doesn't make, like, the loud beeps if someone tries to get into it. It's a pro because it doesn't annoy me, but it's a con, like, oh, I won't know if someone's breaking into my car or not.
Oh, you mean like the...
I don't have I don't have, like, the little unlock key, so mine doesn't go off. I have to actually take my key, insert it, and unlock it.
Mine's never gone off.
Mine's a 2002. And prior to that, I had a 1990.
That's not bad.
No, it's not. It ran like a beauty.
Really?
For about a year, yeah, it ran pretty good. But my dad got it. I don't know where he got it for actually. My dad bought it for me. That was my first car.
Yeah.
That was I think I was 15 when I got that car and I got my permit.
What happened to that car?
It became very unreliable.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's 30 years old.
Yeah.
I think it had almost 300,000 miles on it.
Yeah. It
was being very unreliable. And I told my dad, I want to start going on like road trips. I want to start driving the places more. He said, okay, if you want that, you're going to have a more reliable car. So
that's fair.
So the car I got now, I got it from the same guy that gave me my first car. Now, he originally wanted $3,500 for the car I have now, but I said, my dad and I kind of negotiated with him saying, we'll give you the old one back, the Silica.
Yeah.
You take off $1,100. He said deal. I got it for $2,400.
That's a bet.
I think it had, a little bit over 100,000 miles when I got it.
That's not bad at all either.
It's amazing. Yeah. It has had no problems.
Cruising.
The only problem we had with it, first off, was the back, like the top brake light. It didn't work, so we just had to fix the bulb. And the only problem we've had now was the coil. We had to replace the coil.
Why?
Because it was broken. It couldn't work anymore.
Yeah.
But that was only like $45.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
It was nothing. Like I've paid every single insurance on that. I paid for the whole car. I paid for every single tank of gas. Except for the coil, I put everything in that.
Dude, I don't know what it is about that car, but like
your car or mine?
Mine.
Okay.
I've only had to change like gas twice, and I drive in it a lot. It just that thing keeps a tank. Well, I don't drive it in a lot.
Do you mind me how much you pay for a full tank?
I don't even remember because the last time I changed was like 2 months ago.
2 months ago?
I don't drive a lot.
I wish I changed my tank 2 months ago. I do it twice a month.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean,
$26 for a full tank.
That much. I don't have a job, so I'm not like vrooming everywhere.
Well, I do have a job, so I gotta go back and forth, and then I do other things. I have a girlfriend, so I have to do that. Your girlfriend's in Florida.
Florida?
Isn't that? Oh, she's in Florida?
She's in North Carolina.
Oh, she.
Yeah.
I remember talking to your mom.
My mom probably said she was on the beach, and then. No, she didn't.
I swear your mom said, yeah, he's gonna go down to Florida and visit his girlfriend.
I've never been to Florida. There's a fun
You've never been to Florida?
No, wait, no.
And neither have I.
Disney, like, once.
I've never been to Florida either.
Okay.
My dad was born in Florida, but I've never been to visit his hometown, nothing like that.
I don't remember it when I went.
Is she Outer Banks Beach?
Kinda.
Wilmington?
Kind of, like, near the Outer Banks.
Mm-hmm.
It's Shallotte. I've never
heard of that.
Dude.
I've lived in North Carolina for almost 19 years, and I have never heard of that.
I haven't. I've only lived here for, like...
No, you're a South Carolina person.
Yeah. I don't remember how long I've lived here for. Like, 7 years now, I think, which is not bad.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, 7 or 6, something like that.
You have started to get the culture.
What does that mean? The culture?
There are different cultures between North Carolina and South Carolina. Our infrastructure is better.
Oh, yeah. But
a lot of people think South Carolina's is better. I'm like...
No. I think everything about North Carolina is better except for the views and beaches. I don't know, the mountains are really nice. Never mind. So views are probably even, but, like, the availability of beaches in South Carolina, literally 10 miles from you, there's probably going to be a beach.
Yeah.
And I like that kind of atmosphere.
That's nice. I'm not the biggest beach person. I'm more of mountains, hiking, biking,
I hate
all that, zip
that
lines.
I do not like the mountains.
Why?
I
love it. I love seeing like nature.
Well, okay, the last time I went to the mountains, I had a group of buddies, and that was really fun. That was a lot of fun. But
was it just you and your buddies, or?
Well, we went up to like his grandma's house.
Oh, okay.
Like that. And it was just really fun.
Yeah.
But before that, I got really bad car sick, and I've never gotten car sick before that point.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's because I was staring at my phone, and like we were going down swirlies and stuff like that.
No.
And it was so bad. Oh, dude.
I have a funny story about being car sick. So, I think this was before my stepmom, my dad got married.
Yeah.
I think it was like a year before they got married. We had a family reunion up in West Virginia. And so we went there. I think I was little. My stepmom used to have this old, like, little Acura.
Yeah.
It was very little, very small. It was her car. And so we went to the family reunion. And it's in the mountains, no one like hillbilly, La La Land. No one knows where it really is, because that's what my family really is. Like my uncles, aunts, they're like very mountain people. But I love them to death. So the roads are very uphill, downhill, left, right. You don't really know where to go. You can barely see 10 miles ahead of you, and I swear this was like a year before they got married. So this was when I was just starting to get used to my stepmom.
Yeah.
Just starting to understand her. I get car sick. So bad. Just like you, I've never gotten car sick before. Never.
Dude.
I threw up in her car.
Yeah.
It was so bad. But get this. So we pull over, clean it out. Yeah. She has to throw away her car mat, like the little car mat on the floor. She has to throw it away. You want to know why she had to throw it away?
Because you threw up on it, right?
Because after we cleaned it out and stuff, I threw up again.
Why'd you didn't, like, while you were cleaning out?
No.
Or while you guys were driving?
So I threw up, we stopped, clean. So I threw up, stopped, cleaned, got back in, started driving again. I do it again. Less than 30 minutes.
Well, while we're on the topic,
so bad.
I had a friend. I felt so bad for him.
Oh, no.
So bad. He was riding with us, but he's like a normal car sick. Like,
Is it just gets it naturally? Or?
So bad. Like,
I've never gotten car sick, by the way, to this day.
Yeah.
I've never have.
Same. Like, it was just that one mountain. Just
that one mountain just ruined you.
Yeah, it was awful. We went to Bojangles.
I hate the smell of leather now because of that. Because it was a leather interior. This was when my parents were like, on vacation mode, do whatever you want. and I was a little kid. Loved bacon. I got a full plate.
Oh, here we go.
I got like a big plate full of bacon. At least like 30 strips of bacon.
Dude.
It was a lot.
That's a lot of bacon.
Yeah, I remember after I threw up, I never ate bacon for a year.
I wouldn't either.
I didn't eat bacon for a
30 strips of bacon in one setting.
And then throwing up, and then throwing up again, not knowing the cause of it. I didn't eat bacon for a year. I thought it made me sick. I was too scared. I was way too scared to eat bacon because I thought I was gonna throw up again. I still have it to this day. I have a fear of throwing up.
Well, I don't really, because I do it not quite often, but like during school I did it a lot. I don't know why, because it really stressed me out.
Mm-hmm.
And like I have this thing where if I get really stressed out, my acid reflux kicks up, and then this and that and this and that.
I don't want to tell you what happens when whenever I get stressed out.
What?
I start farting.
Okay, well, same gassy mentality, but different. Exit stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
That's
how it is. Okay.
That's how
okay,
it. No, that.
So.
Yeah.
So I remember the one thing I primarily remember about you in class.
Yeah.
You always wore a hoodie.
Yeah.
Why?
All the time. You see PST? Yeah, you do. All right.
Why'd you always wear a hoodie? You never took it off.
Because it was cold in that room.
Was it?
To me.
Yeah, I was hot.
Normally I wear the hood too because I was just like not feeling it. Also, that was the most morning class ever, and I was just like, I don't want to do this.
It was okay. I mean, the days where it was like, all right, come in here, do a warm up. We're gonna have a lesson. That was boring. But it was like, all right, come in here. When it was a film day,
that was cool.
Even if it was like an editing day, I enjoyed it.
I think the biggest thing was like, if that wasn't the cold room, then my second period was really cold. Mm-hmm. And everything was cold up to my fourth because I had team sports.
What was my second period?
No, I didn't have team sports. I had
English.
I actually don't know. I don't remember what my fourth was, but
I had English. I had film, English, and then Microsoft Word and PowerPoint, and then accounting.
Yeah, that sounds like a bunch of cold rooms.
Dude, accounting was actually it wasn't fun, but it was very informative.
Well, that's good. That's better than fun sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, it was my Microsoft Word and PowerPoint class, which was
bad, like miserable.
If my teacher was saying this, I cheated all the way through that class.
Yo, you see, that's the type of stuff you shouldn't say.
I probably shouldn't.
That's so sad.
I got my diploma.
True. I mean, is it really hard to get a diploma now? Yeah, no.
It's not even hard to get a college degree now.
True.
The hard part about it is paying $80,000.
Yeah.
That's the only hard part about it.
After that, it's just kind of like toasted.
No, dude. Like, my class is online right now. It's like, if you do the work,
then you're good.
You have like a B or an A. Like,
see, that's the problem with me though. I'm such.
I know that's me. I have 100 on every single homework assignment. The only way that I have some like low grades is because of the tests and the quizzes.
Yeah, I'm a good. See, I'm the opposite where like I hate doing homework and half the time I don't.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why like my senior year, my first semester grades awful. The second semester was way better. Like even before the Rona hit, it was just really good because I was like, all right, I need to end on a good note. Because that's just my mindset.
Yeah.
But first semester, awful because I did, like, no work at all.
You seemed off.
I wasn't off. I was just kind of like... Well, okay, I was a little off, I guess. Because my first, like, serious relationship just ended. But it wasn't, like... I wasn't affected by it, if that makes sense.
How long... So you're taking right now, right?
Yeah.
How long have you been in that?
This one right now?
Yeah.
We hit our year... Dude, what day is it? It's the 29th. We hit our year 3 days ago. No, 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
My girlfriend and I are about to hit 5 months.
Ooh, the big 5 months.
Yep, 5 months on the 9th.
And then after that, 6 months.
6 months.
Then 7, then 8, then 9. And then the year hits before you know it.
I mean, I'm excited. I'm here. So her and I, we're planning on going to Texas together next.
Texas.
That's where her family is.
Okay.
That's where she was born and raised.
I was about to say.
So she was born and raised in Texas. Primarily Houston area, but she has family up in San Antonio. So we're going to go there. We're going to go to San Antonio, Texas. We're going to go visit her family.
Yeah.
We're going to just have fun for a week, and yeah, I think it would be almost a year when we do it.
Texas.
June 9th.
You gonna like shoot some guns?
Huh? I
Get
mean,
some cowboy
honestly,
hats?
if
Yeehaw.
we're going to the city.
It's such a waste of Texas.
Okay, I'm not country.
I'm not either, but like,
I don't like country.
sign me up.
I don't like country. Nope.
I don't know
the
if I
only
like it.
country thing that I'll do is shoot guns.
So you're country. That's all you got to do in Texas.
No, I'm a
Just
city boy.
bow, cowboy hat,
No.
revolver,
No.
6-shooter,
No.
blam.
Blam.
That's what I'm saying.
Blam.
It don't gotta be no modern gun because that's weird. But like, get your Wild West on, grow out a mustache.
Yep.
I'm telling you, it would be fire though.
Here's the reason why I like Texas. I like Texas because of the politics there. Lower taxes.
Politics.
No, not the politics.
I know what you
not,
mean.
Not
Like,
it's way
economically?
lower taxes.
Yeah.
You get way much more for your buck there. There's a lot of way nicer people there compared to Los Angeles or New York.
Isn't everybody moving to Texas now?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it
Elon Musk took his
Vegas
fat.
and Texas?
Elon Musk took Tesla, where everything's in Los Angeles, and completely
Yeah.
moved it to Texas.
Dude,
He was getting sick and tired of there.
Los Angeles is like it's gonna be a ghost town before people
Mm-hmm.
because I mean it's just everybody's flooding out of the area, which they should.
Honestly, it's. I'm not trying to get political, but it's mainly liberals there. That's all it is.
But that and like even outside of politics, the air quality, what happens every year,
Oh,
every
yeah.
summer, it's just
Like
awful.
You have the fires there. The taxes are crazy.
Yeah.
You can barely find a good job. Traffic is considered the worst in America. Maybe a little under New York.
probably.
But traffic's horrible. Air pollution is horrible. Like the fires that you said every summer. To get an apartment, it costs you $100,000 a month.
That's crazy.
Where you can get a mansion for a little bit more in
Yeah.
Texas.
Like the jobs are obviously better and high paying there, but it cancels out because of how high the rent is and
You have to be rich
yeah.
to live in Los Angeles. Now, California overall, it still has some good spots. I like the Bay Area. I like San Diego.
Bay Area.
I mean, I do. I like Sacramento. I think those are good cities, but I think San Francisco, like Santa Monica and Los Angeles, just completely lost everything.
I'll agree with you though, as far as I want to say I don't know the politics and what parties are what there, but as far as opinionated people are concerned and how like they only view their side, because I don't know if they're
That's mainly in Los Angeles.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't care if they're liberal, Republican, or whatever they are.
There are
Democratic.
extremists there.
Yeah.
It's just to survive in Los Angeles, you have to be either famous
A yes man
or
like,
you have to know people that are famous.
you can
to
be a yes man. You can suck
survive.
up. That's one of the biggest things I feel like. If you don't know someone that's famous and you just suck up to people 24/7, you'll
You
make
could
a
be
living.
yes man. You could.
Yeah, you'll
but
be
that,
alright.
that is definitely one way to completely get used and abused.
But you're what did you sign up for though? Being in Los Angeles, like I hate to break it to people, but in LA you're right. You either got to be famous or you got to be a peasant almost to like do every chore ever for. This
You have to have
person.
connections. You have to have connections
Yeah.
anywhere. But if you want to live in Los Angeles or even New York is, I think. I know New Orleans is like the city of jazz, but like New York
Ooh,
overall, I
The
think
city
is.
of jazz.
I think New York overall is primarily where, like, the top studio records are.
and you have a lot of fun there.
I think Los Angeles is primarily where the top like film
Yeah.
places are. I think New York has music, Los Angeles has film and movies. Hi, Carnegie Hall though.
Yeah.
That's
He did. He was coming back to the camera. You can just add that in there if you want, but like
yeah.
that was funny.
That was funny. I'll probably just do like a little zoom in on my
Yeah.
face.
Carnegie Hall.
That's how it works. Carnegie Hall, everybody, where dreams
Fire.
are born and money is spent.
New York is crazy though. Like
I used to
artists
want
are
to live
concerned.
there. I used to like want to live in like one of those
I don't know if I'd
apartments in
live
the
there.
city and stuff. I'm like, man,
So, if you're not making it, it's gonna be like rough. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
that's the biggest thing.
that's where any of the big cities are: Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, San
Yeah.
Francisco, Seattle, like where else? Miami. Oh my gosh, Miami's a party city.
Oh yeah.
That is the party city.
You got all the just clubs, anything you can imagine is gonna be bigger in Miami. As far as parties are concerned, I'm sure not.
Speaking about parties, have you heard of like the TikTokers and like YouTubers are still holding parties in Los Angeles?
Oh.
Have you heard about that?
Not recently, but like I remember like a month ago.
Like Jake Paul and Bryce Hall are like holding like
Are they still?
Like big parties in Los Angeles. No mask, no social distancing, no testing, no nothing like that. But here's what I want to get your opinion on. So the governor of California, Gavin Newsom, said that whenever he spots that, he is going to give the city the right to turn off their electricity and water.
That's it?
Okay.
I mean, like, I feel like...
That's it. That's the two utilities.
We're talking about a pandemic. Like, we're not talking about... Because electricity and water, that's not his main house. We can both agree on that. That's his party house. That's not where he lives every day. I guarantee it. Like, I'm almost 1,000% on it.
Maybe.
I could be wrong, but, like, if you turn off electricity there, he's going to have somewhere else to go. Simple. He'll throw a party
definitely.
else.
Especially if he has like connections, he's gonna go to someone else's house.
So I think I'm not saying jail, but like a fine the first time.
Well, Jake Paul's been to jail before. He's been arrested before.
Yeah, but
I think Bryce Hall's been arrested before.
They both should be for sure, and they both should probably still be in jail, if it wasn't for their names.
Exactly.
But
overall, I can't stand like high-end YouTubers. I can't really stand high-end TikTokers anymore. I just moved to Hollywood and just go for fame.
Because it's like...
They turn into mainstream figures, and I hate that. Like,
I'm okay with mainstream people that are accepting to the fact that they're mainstream. And there's a couple of them. Like, they're like, I know I'm a sellout
Logan Paul has changed for the good.
I wouldn't say complete good, because he still has that really childish aspect, but that's okay to have.
But he definitely has matured up from before.
Yes, but he also went through way more traumatizing stuff than Jake Paul. As in, when we're talking like, and not saying
he's also older.
Abuse wasn't. I don't think that has a lot to do. Because I mean, we're talking about this dude went through the whole situation with the body. That's one of the biggest things.
Yeah.
That changed him, and
that completely changed him.
And before that, we're talking about how much he was criticized because he went to China and started making fun of Chinese people or something like that.
No, Japan.
It was Japan. Really got criticized there. And he realized he was wrong after. I think after a certain amount of apology videos, you start to feel like maybe I am doing something wrong. And Jake Paul probably hasn't like 2 apology videos.
Jake Paul doesn't care. Yeah, but Logan does. That's why I give so much credit to Logan, because even
it used to be but
after the whole body situation.
Yeah.
You could tell. I think he went offline for 4 months, 4 or 5 months. He went offline to completely just consider himself, understand it. But whenever he went out to public, of course, like paparazzi, they want to talk to him, and especially I don't know if you ever heard of the Hollywood Fix.
No, I haven't.
They're like the biggest paparazzi for YouTubers and TikTokers.
Like TMZ, but
for YouTubers and TikTokers, yeah. Every time they saw him, they would and they were like, ask, what have you learned? How have you like done anything?
He deserves that though.
He does deserve it, but you could tell in his face
that he was just
drained. Not only that he was drained, but he actually realized that he messed up, and you know how most people kind of like back away, try to avoid the question. He answered every single question straightforward. Yes, I messed up, and like one of the biggest questions was like, have you learned anything? He wouldn't say what, but he'd be like, oh yeah, I definitely learned something. That's I have a lot of respect for him now. Like, I used to be one of the little big little kids that were like, oh my god, Jake Paul, Logan Paul.
Oh,
I was a Team 10 fan, and I regret that. So no, I was a Team 10 fan back in like when Tessa, Chance, Anthony,
I hated
all the OG people were in the house when the not the Martinez brothers, but there were another set of the Dobre brothers. I think that's what they're called. I was an OG fan.
My problem, I always, and I still, I don't have a passion for hate, but I'm a big content guy as far as like
quality.
quality.
Quality content,
Yeah.
you are? Okay.
And Logan has... Now he is. But we're talking about a guy... The reason why I never... The same with Jake Paul. That came off of Vine, which... Cool. But... Where is content in that? And he just blew up on YouTube, not because of anything he posted that was good.
Because of the followers going on.
For some 7-second
Same
videos.
things are happening to TikTok.
I know. It is
Charlie
just like,
D'Amelio,
I don't like it.
A lot of people are thinking Charlie D'Amelio is going to surpass PewDiePie.
But at least she has, like, talent, if that makes sense. Logan
She can dance. She can definitely dance.
Logan wasn't comical. He was only comical to a select audience.
He was stupid comical. Again,
Yeah.
yes, to the market group. That he
Like King Batchbach, I don't know. He was different in the sense of he brought a little flair, I want to say, and he originated comedy on Vine, I want to say. He was one of the first. Logan Paul was not one of the first. He came in late and then got a big blow up.
I don't want to start bringing like race into it.
Yeah.
But when I first started getting into Vine, was like that's when like Vine is like prime. And
Yeah.
I watched like King Botch. I forgot his name is Jerry. I forgot what his last name was. But all of their videos I saw was they're basically bringing comedy to like black stereotypes. Like, cause I saw a lot of watermelons. I saw a lot of
that
like
was the
cooler,
Jerry dude.
Yeah, that's what I saw. And then like I remember like King Batch, Superman. I remember he like made like hood videos.
Yeah.
But I think, what was that, like 2013, 2012?
Yeah, it was really relatable
like
to the times.
It was definitely relatable to times, but you can't make that content anymore nowadays. You're going to get canceled.
Well, dude, I hate that term. The whole canceled thing. I don't know why. I feel like canceling somebody, I don't care what they do. I mean,
cancel culture is so bad. It's such a bad thing.
I feel like if you're going to cancel somebody, you deserve to get canceled yourself because you're ruining someone's opportunity to grow.
Exactly.
And that's just wrong.
I saw, actually, I'm not going to bring this up. This little,
Yeah.
No, yeah, this is very, there's one guy, he did something very, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I understand. It sucks because I grew up watching him.
What does the name start with?
I can't tell you because if I do, you're gonna know exactly who it is.
Was he in a group?
Huh? Yeah.
Like a gaming group.
Yep.
Did he do?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
it sucks. Like
he deserved it though.
He did deserve it, but it sucks that I watched him grow up.
They didn't call him canceled though. That's the difference. He did something illegal. If we're talking about the same one. Maybe not.
I mean, technically, what he did was illegal.
Well, but there was nothing like...
He has not been convicted of it
yet. Yeah, exactly, yeah. What he did... It's such a weird time right now. Because he didn't do anything, physical. I don't think.
Yeah, he didn't do anything physical, but he definitely said verbal stuff.
Yeah, and it was 100% confirmed, 100%... they say there was another person in that group that dude did that too. And there's a reason why he hasn't made a video in like 4 months, 9 months.
Was it in like the main group?
Yeah, he used to be in the main group way back in the day.
So when I first heard it, it was on Keemstar Drama Alert.
Yeah.
I was surprised because he would have been the last person I thought that would do that.
He just.
I loved watching his videos. I absolutely loved it. Like I watched the whole group grow up, and just to see him. He deserves the dislikes. He deserves the horrible thing. Should he be convicted? Probably, because he did commit an illegal crime. It sucks to see it.
I mean,
just knowing that, like, dude, you had a choice. You knew you had this fan base.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Because there's things like doing like that, and this doesn't sound good, but I think everyone has to look at it like this, because doing that is straight up like stop, like that you should probably go to jail. Mm-hmm. But then doing what Logan did is just kind of like, that's just disrespectful. You can't do that. You know what I mean?
Well, Logan didn't do anything illegal.
That's what I'm saying. So, it's just disrespectful.
Yeah, it's very disrespectful.
And nobody should get canceled for that kind of thing. Especially if they take it the way Logan did, where he just took some time off.
You can socially
be punished. You can be legally punished and socially punished.
Yeah.
So that's what to be honest, I consider socially punished kind of worse. Just because you're free,
you can get ruined.
Every single single person hates you.
Your monetization, everything can just go away.
Oh yeah, that's what Keemstar, for example.
Yeah.
He got his G Fuel sponsorship revoked.
Oh well, I'm not. That man talks so much, dude.
I'm a fan
of him. Or
was
it for that video?
I think it was because of that video.
To end it on a good note, the Brox dude, just amazing. He sent, he sent like, he raised so much money for this charity, and then he's like, all I want in return is a letter written by one of the kids. He got that letter and he started crying on stream. It was the most emotional. You could just tell. I was like, that's the dude.
I love him.
He could be the face of anything. Literally.
He was amazing. It's like we have one streamer that just complains and we have him him. You get a donation. Nah, man, no, it's okay. But that is true. That gives me faith in humanity.
For real.
It really does. With that note, guys.
Yes, sir.
We are going to end off the first episode. My dog's down there. Guys, we're going to end off the first episode of season 2 there. We really appreciate you guys watching and listening, even though it has been a beta, it's been a mess, something like that.
Yes,
I don't know how it's going to look like in post.
Hopefully not too bad. I don't think it will.
Guys, we're still going to have the audio, by the way, on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and like Google Podcasts, everything on that. We're still going to have audio, but now we have video.
And this is coming out on?
Tomorrow, Friday at 8 a.m. Friday at 8 a.m. Guys, if you'd like to donate to the podcast, you can donate through Anchor. You go to anchor.fm/3480 podcast. You can become a monthly donator. You can donate $1 a month, $5 a month, or $10 a month. Everything goes to a new podcast up, and after that, everything, half of it goes to the company, and we're going to donate the other half of it to a charity of our choice. So after that, everything is going to go to a great cause. Guys, and you are not obligated to do so if you do not want to. We're just here to provide entertainment. Chris is here. We're just having a great time. Chris finally had peace tea.
It was good.
It was great. It was amazing. Guys, we really do appreciate, anything you want to say?
PC is really good. You should try it if you haven't already.
If you haven't already, guys, go try it. We're going to have a new flavor next episode. And overall, everything is going to be great. We really hope that you guys like this episode. Maybe, hopefully. I just realized that we weren't in focus.
Yeah.
Completely in focus. We bumped a little bit, but if we weren't, then
deal with it.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Because I know some video heads are gonna be like, it wasn't in focus. It was a little mistake, but overall, don't really care. We're gonna have a great time, anyways, guys. Again, really appreciate it. And on that episode, we will see you guys in the next one. Peace, guys.